Bonjour, bonjour. On se retrouve sur Noire. On se retrouve sur Noire sur PC. Donc c'est un jeu qui date pas d'hier, mais que j'avais dans un coin et que je voulais relancer.
Every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. The city where a man's home is his castle, a quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. The city of opportunists. The city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Ok, alors on va jouer à la manette.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Oh, le jeu a un peu vieilli graphiquement, hein. En fait, à l'époque, je l'avais fait, j'avais commencé à le faire. Et ça n'avait pas du tout branché. C'était sur console, il me semble que c'était sur PS3.
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division. We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
out of
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Ouais, donc voilà, donc je l'avais fait sur console à l'époque et ça m'avait pas vraiment branché.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me.
Et donc je l'avais récupéré il y a quelques années et il dormait sur mon Steam. Caméra, c'était ça que je voulais. Caméra auto. Non, c'est pas ça. Mhm. Commande. Alors, oh non, c'est ça. Hop. Ouais, ça, je sais pas, on verra. Donc voilà, donc je voulais le refaire vu que ça faisait partie des jeux qui dormaient sur mon compte Steam.
Talk it out. Two heads
Voilà.
are always better than one.
Là, ça va mieux. Et donc vu que j'avais une petite pause, un petit temps sans nouveauté à faire,
Look at this junk.
je voulais lui redonner sa chance.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Ok, donc ça vibre.
Got it, Phelps. Anything? Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah,
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheriff.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
We
on.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, or your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time. With what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Circumstantial.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Voilà, voilà. Et donc, ouais, donc j'aime bien les films noirs, j'aimais bien cette ambiance. J'y ai repensé là, j'ai été un petit peu déçu de, surtout que en général j'aime bien les jeux de Rockstar Game. J'étais un petit peu déçu en y repensant de pas avoir fait ce jeu, d'avoir été déçu. Donc bon, je vais lui redonner sa chance. Voilà. J'ai un peu de temps. Oh, ça vibre là.
I don't think so.
Je vais voir un truc. Non, ça vibre plus. Donc quand on s'approche, ça vibre. Il y a eu une animation, donc c'était quand même fait exprès, mais des fois il y a des faux indices. Des indices qui ne servent à rien. Alors... Bon, j'ai les murs, la poubelle. Souvent il y a des trucs dans les poubelles. Une vibration, ouais, c'est ça. Voilà. Ouais. Il n'y a rien là? Si, il y a un truc là. Ça vibre. Bon.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Le souvenir que j'avais, c'était que les enquêtes étaient un petit peu... Enfin, c'était toujours la même mécanique et c'était très rapidement un petit peu emmerdant, quoi. Moi, je pense pas, non. On peut pas aller plus loin. C'est dans cette zone-là. C'est la zone où il utilise sa lampe torche. Alors, c'est vrai que depuis le temps, on voit même quand il marche, c'est un peu lent, quoi. C'est un peu rigide. Enfin, en tous les cas, on le sent à la manette. Donc là, ça vibre plus. Si, ça vibre là. Mhm. Il y a un pistolet en reflet là.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Ah, ça vibre.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are? Building looks vacant. I don't want to wait around all night for the super to let us in. Is there a way up from the outside?
Ouais, je check. Ah, il y a un truc là. S'il n'y a pas autre chose. Encore des bouteilles de bière. Ah non, il y a une cigarette.
Don't think this is any use to us. Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Allez hop, on va aller sur le toit.
How you doing, Cole? Found it yet? I don't even want to think about what that smell is.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893. 2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
We could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Alors... Non, c'est pas ça que je veux faire. Je vais voir s'il y a d'autres indices. C'est fermé là? Bon. Ok, donc il veut que j'ouvre le carnet, c'est ici. Alors, indice. Ok, bon, ça c'est le carnet. Allez hop. On va aller là-bas.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Wake up, Cole.
Là, il n'y a rien. Hein.
Wake up, Cole.
Non. Il a l'air d'avoir que dalle.
Wake up, Cole.
Allez hop. En voiture. Donc graphiquement je n'ai absolument rien touché, hein. C'est le jeu dans sa version vanilla à l'identique de sa sortie à l'époque. C'est un petit peu vieilli au niveau des textures mais ça reste correct. Par contre j'ai mis un petit mode que je vous mettrai dans la description juste en dessous pour supprimer les bandes noires, parce que normalement on a des bandes noires quand on joue. Donc là on est en plein écran. Et pour débloquer les 30 FPS, parce qu'à l'époque il était sorti avec les caractéristiques des versions console, c'est-à-dire le framerate bloqué à 30 images secondes. Et donc avec ce petit mode on peut le mettre à 60. Alors, donc c'est ici.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grip. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Alors 24 nickel, poignée anti-dérapante et en bois rose. Alors comment ça marche hein? Alors hop, on rouvre ça. Alors indice. Revolver, Smith & Wesson, qu'est-ce qu'on a dit? C'est un modèle 27, donc c'est pas un 24, je fais n'importe quoi moi. Alors, peut-être que j'écoute un petit peu. Alors, plaqué en nickel, crosse nacré. Nacré, nickel, 27. Ok. Allez hop, on recommence. Donc, tac tac, 27. Nickel. Non.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Ok, c'est parti. Alors, appartement. Hop, bah on va chez lui, hein. Oula, je fais n'importe quoi moi. Je fais n'importe quoi.
That wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3. That's coming out of your wages, not mine.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Oh! Par contre, ils ont bien fait d'agrandir le radar en bas, la map, sur les nouveaux GTA, parce que c'est vrai que là, c'est un peu petit, quoi. Bon, ça reste relativement joli quand même, hein. Bon, ouais, c'est vrai que les textures ont carrément évolué. On sent que c'est pas les textures de 2016, quoi, mais ça reste pas mal quand même. Allez hop, on se pousse, monsieur. Numéro 2.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Pour le moment, je trouve ça pas mal, hein. J'aime bien le côté enquête, même si c'est super dirigiste. Mais bon, il me semble que c'était la résolution des enquêtes qui m'embêtait un petit peu. Les scènes de crime qui étaient tout le temps les mêmes.
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
That was a very bad move, Schroeder.
Alors, comment ça fonctionne? Maintenez LT.
Quit prancing around.
X pour parer. Ok. Bon, c'est pas Street Fighter, hein.
You all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Fouiller
Keep an eye on
l'appartement.
Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Alors.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247.
J'ai rien fait, moi je voulais continuer l'enquête.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill. Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Ok, bon.
Take it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it. many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
Allez hop.
LAPD.
Les mouvements sont un peu rigides hein, quand
The
même.
bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance.
And it's the electric chair.
Oh! C'est quoi ce bordel hein?
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Ouais, c'est un peu rigide hein.
Says anytime you reach for the shotgun, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess
It's okay, Ralph. You did well.
Mais c'est pas grave.
Glad you had my back.
L'essentiel c'est que l'histoire soit sympa. Et intéressante surtout. Pour le moment je trouve qu'il y a une bonne ambiance quoi.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You go screw yourself. Why, you watch it! He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot! I won't tell you again, Wendell. Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Oh là!
You don't want to do this,
Pourquoi tu redescends là?
Get down from there right now! Give it up, Wendell!
Il est passé où ce auto? Ah il est là. Je sais pas où il est. Allez hop.
It's over, Bowers! You assholes already screwed me once! Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Oh.
It's over, Bowers!
Ok.
work, Cole? You run track in high school?
Bon, en tous les cas, il se passe beaucoup de choses.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Mhm.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Alors, fouiller la scène du crime. Ah.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. Now I've seen everything. C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Non. Par contre, sûrement, peut-être saut de bras. C'est assez bien fait quand même ça. Ça sert à rien mais... Non.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Bon, je crois qu'on a fait le tour. Hein. On a fait la tête. Non. Allez, hop. Et de l'autre côté, il n'y a rien. Ok. Fouiller partout. Mhm. Il y a 5 douilles.
Shell casings. These look like 32s. serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Don't you people have anything better to do? Somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
Well, this day was a total waste of makeup.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. Don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Officially opening the nationwide March of Dimes campaign in Washington, Mrs. Truman and her daughter Margaret take part in the ceremonies at the Capitol by dropping theirs and the president's time in the Missouri Proper. Miss Truman later
I'm having a hard time believing that, young lady. You want to be taken to a police cell?
You're hardly any older than me. Don't you dare talk to me that way.
A man is dead, Miss Galletta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I will take you downtown.
Get out. Get out right now. Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Ok, ça commence bien.
We have the murder weapon?
No murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on it. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
Tell me you're insured.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Slow down!
Allez, dégage, putain. Allez. Avance. Oh le lourd. Alors.
can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Je crois qu'il va partir en...
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
J'étais sûr qu'il allait partir en courant.
Kalu, get back here!
Classique.
Stop or I will shoot! Too late, Kalu!
Oh, heavens to Betsy!
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, boyo, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. It takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage? I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up. You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you? That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer. A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Coe. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage? I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up. Come on, Mr. Kalu. Make this easier on yourself. Get it off your conscience. You think I'm stupid? You think I'll just do whatever you want because you're a nice guy? I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Ok.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy!
On va toutes les faire. Hein. On va toutes les faire.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer. A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage? I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up. You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138. I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked. Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them. Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Cullen? Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker! How about baseball? You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu. This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime. Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu. Yeah, and I guess you're one of them. Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu? I don't know what you're talking about. You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done with you. Go flap your gum somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise...
Bon, allez, hop.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage? I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up. deny owning a Browning pistol? Serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Ok, donc alors, ça c'était bon.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you were.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Cullen?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alors, donc, un doute.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice.
Blah, blah, blah.
But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Ok. Succès déverrouillé. Police Academy. Ok, donc on a eu une promotion. Sauvegarde en cours, bah on tombe à un petit peu plus d'1 heure, là on va s'arrêter là.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warren's Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Ok, bon, bah pour le moment ça commence pas mal, ça a l'air sympa, on verra par la suite. Voilà. Bon, on se quitte ça, on se retrouve très bientôt. D'ici là, portez-vous bien, ciao, bye.